Hey everybody, it's Becky. I'm back with a homeschooling video for you guys today. I feel like I haven't had very many homeschooling videos lately, but I have been trying to get this video done for a long time, and this is our homeschool schedule video. I feel kind of embarrassed to do it now because I feel like it's already December and we've already been doing school for now how long? August, September, October, November, so like 5 months, and we've only got like maybe 4 more months left in the school year. And I thought some of you might be interested to see what we do pretty much on a typical week and how our day has kind of a flow. And this schedule is very, I don't want to say it's very loose, but it's not like set in stone. I try to schedule as loosely as possible because you guys know I don't like being married to a certain like page 12 on this day and page 14 on this day. I don't like doing it that way because you get behind, or at least I got behind, and then I felt overwhelmed like I was always playing catch up. So I try to really keep it structured, but still loosely structured. So I have a flow. I kind of know what we're supposed to be doing as far as like subjects go, but I don't have specific like this on this day and this on this day. And that has been working out really well for us. I used to do it completely differently back when we first started homeschooling, and it was really stressful. It was stressful for my daughter. It was stressful for me because I felt like if she got behind on a lesson, then we were behind for the whole week. Even if it was just Monday, we were already behind. And this way, we still get a lot done, but it's so much more relaxed. Now, if we have anything special, like a certain unit study, or maybe an event, like something for a holiday or something coming up, you know, then I'll schedule that on certain days because obviously I want to get it done before the holiday comes, like Christmas, if we're doing a Christmas unit study or something. But otherwise, for the most part, this is what we do on a daily basis, and it's not the end of the world if we don't get to all of it, but usually we do. A couple of these subjects are combined. I'm going to put a screenshot. I'm going to put the schedule up actually right now. As you can see, it's not really that fancy, but this is what we follow. And the only thing you can't see on this one, I think, is at the top. I have written piano and typing as extra practice for my oldest daughter, whose work is on the left side. My youngest daughter, who's in first grade, is on the right side. And above her name, I have that her extra practice during the week is for handwriting and shoe tying. So like I said, my 7th grader is on the left side, my 1st grader is on the right side. So for both girls, every day of the week we do draw to learn and our gratitude journals. That's at the very top. That's the first thing we do every day. And I have the subjects that we combine at the top. So that way we're doing our schoolwork together in the morning when we first start school. And then if my oldest daughter wants to go upstairs or whatever and do her own work independently, she can do that after we finished our group stuff. Our geography and history are combined and they're very brief. So right now we do that right after we do gratitude and draw to learn, which is our Bible study. Then we go straight into geography and history. I also have in parentheses that to do a game or a puzzle related to that. Sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't. But every day is draw to learn and gratitude. Every day is geography and history. Then we do, my oldest daughter has a 5-minute exercise that she does. It's kind of a mindfulness thing. And so she has that on her stuff every day. My youngest daughter does not have that. This is where we break apart after geography and history. So my oldest daughter will do her 5-minute exercise. She does her spelling every day. She does an analogies worksheet every Monday. And then she has her copy work, which right now is cursive of the capitals and states. And then she does teaching textbooks on Mondays, and then IEW, which is our writing program, and also the grammar. They go hand in hand, so she does that. So that is pretty much her schedule every day. Wednesday's a little bit different. She does practical math on Monday. No, she does practical math on Wednesdays and Fridays. They say, if you look at the schedule, it says on here a half day. The only reason it says that is because on Wednesdays, my husband is usually off, and so I try not to make something really lengthy on Wednesdays so that we can spend more time with him. On Fridays, if my mom comes to town, then again, I kind of keep it more of a brief schedule that day so that we can spend time with her. So practical math is really, it's not her teaching textbooks curriculum that she uses all the rest of the week. It is like practical math. So it's like bookkeeping or measurements or, you know, things like that you need, daily life skills in regard to math. But it's usually just a couple worksheets, and it's a lot quicker for her to finish those than it is for her to do a lesson in teaching textbooks. So that's why I have practical math scheduled for Wednesdays and Fridays. Thursdays, she has science, and Fridays she has science. So she only does science twice a week right now. So that's pretty much everything for her. Every day is pretty much the same. except for Wednesdays and Mondays, except for Wednesdays and Fridays. Every day is pretty much the same. She has her spelling test on Fridays, and that's pretty much the schedule we followed with her now for about 2 years. For my youngest daughter, being in first grade, this is the most that she's ever had to do in a day. You know, pre-K we did really light stuff. Kindergarten we still kept it really light because I felt like it was more important for her to focus on her calendar time, her reading, and her basic math skills like number recognition. This being her first grade year, it's a little bit more in-depth. We're using a couple more structured programs than we were before, but it's still pretty short lessons, and you know, we're still keeping it as I still feel like they're still pretty short lessons, and I feel like that we're keeping the emphasis still on the basic subjects of math, writing, reading, and spelling. Science is important, but it's not, we don't spend a lot of time on science just yet. So for her schedule, you know, we still do Draw to Learn and Gratitude. She does the geography and history with her older sister. And then when we're done with those things that we do together, she does her daily learning notebook and her copywork. So in her daily learning, if you want to see what she has in her daily learning notebook, I will link that video that I did about that down below. But it's basically, you know, the calendar, the weather, things like that. And then copywork sometimes is just basic things like her name. Sometimes it's the days of the week, sometimes it's the months of the year. Whatever it is that we might be working on in maybe other subjects or in calendar time, I'll just have that printed up into a copywork worksheet that I found online. She'll do that. Then we do reading. I mean, sometimes we mix these up as far as the order, but pretty much every day we're doing all about reading, all about spelling, language arts, and math. Maybe different orders. Sometimes we do math first, but I usually do math last just because it takes a little bit longer. At least I know that pretty much every day we're doing reading, spelling, language arts, and math. Now in math we have a couple different things that we're doing. We're doing place value, we're doing number sense, we're doing addition. So we're kind of mixing and matching all those things, but it's just basically I know something mathy is going to happen that day. That's pretty much her schedule every day. If you look all the way down, the only thing that changes on Thursday, I have written down language arts review, no new lessons. Sometimes we do, I don't know. Sometimes we do, it just depends on how long science takes, and that's the reason I have on that day no new lesson in language arts, maybe just reviewing, because we are doing science on Thursdays and Fridays. That's really it. It's a very simple basic schedule, but it has been working out really well for us this year. I hope it gives you an idea of what we're doing. If you have any questions, let me know, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any of the videos that I do every week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.